to But, yeah, Ganon's sunglasses are aviator glasses. So, there aren't too many. Are there any comic book characters that wear aviator glasses? I don't know. I can't think of any. But, yep. Ganon has a very punk rocker style. I just thought it would add to his, like, kind of, not like rebel kind of look, but, you know, something similar to that. He's a good guy, but he's kind of like, got a little rebel attitude-ish kind of deal. He's his own man. Kind of like Wolverine. Wolverine's always just kind of like, yeah, I know you guys are doing that, but I'm gonna do this. But he's still a team player. He's just, you know, in a mind of his own. And Ganon is not, he has not had a near-death experience. He is just, he's along for the ride with Commander Noble because Noble was in the army with him, so he's kind of, that's how he got hooked up with the Shadow Sentry. Alright, so there's that. Feather some there. Need 5. Fill in his glasses. There we go. Cool deal. Let's do this. Downhill. Should get my. Where's my? Let's use this here. Let's hope I did that right. Yeah, it kind of works. So just by alternating the lines there, just going a little bit below it, I've created this little effect thing on his outfit. It's wonderful. Alright, now the top part. there's that. Draw a little. Because it ain't perfect. It ain't perfect. Alright, his eyeballs. He's smiling. They just found Valora. He wants to get her. Again, I'm trying not to really draw outlines on him. Just to kind of break up the not monotony, but just the look. Kind of just do more hints at his figure. Just do something a little different. Kind of go dark. Something like that. On the next page, he will... So there is a point when he can like stop his power from going, and he'll have a different look. But that'll be the next page. You'll see that. Because if he's like this all the time, that'd be lame. He wouldn't be able to do much. Wouldn't be able to touch anybody. That's for sure. So he will have an off switch. He can turn his power off. Alright, go 1. And hopefully see that there. Make sure that smile is apparent. Yeah, that works. Close over here. My head's gonna hit the camera, but I'm sorry. Get close. One thing I dislike about streaming when I'm drawing is I'm like constrained to like this position. I like to be free and flexible when I'm drawing. But I'm kind of stuck when I'm recording what I'm doing or streaming. But I'll endure it for you guys. All right. And so that's his teeth. He's speaking. And then okay. 005. I think it's raining again. I can hear the rain dropping outside. All right, I think he's done. And that only took about 43 minutes. Yep. So I gotta fix that. Let me throw on some white out on that, get that out the way, so don't forget. Go. Cover that up. I do want to throw some feathering effect over on this bicep. Yeah, that works. So the feathering effect basically adds like kind of like a gradient effect. So if you're doing, you know, because the idea is always from darkness to light, so you want to go, you know, you can have a stark contrast like that, but if you want to throw in a little extra like gray to kind of blend it and to gradiate that a little bit, that's why. I always do, I don't always, but you know, you could do a line before it. You could do this kind of effect too, which is kind of similar. You know, do the hatching, or you can do one of these numbers. I don't know what the heck it's called, but besides feathering, but you see that a lot in the 90s books. Kind of blending that and that little thing, whatever that is. That's what I'm doing. So, here we go. And I could, here, let me see. I should probably do this. Let's blacken that off. There we go. And then, there, that'll work. And since I did it over here, I'm going to just add a little bit of hatching on that deltoid. Because the idea is it's round and the light's hitting it and creating a shadow over here. So pretty simple. And then finish the fire. I gotta do that hose tube thing. Let's see here. I should probably do that first. Yeah, I should probably do that first. Let me do that first. If I freehand that, I'm probably going to screw it up, so I'm going to use my ellipticals. Just very carefully. Gonna stop in certain places so that way I can match that kind of twist I'm trying to get. And this is always a hard part, is matching the thickness of both sides, but also depending on where you start your pen, you know, and the angle that you draw, I might end up making that back part thicker because of the angle that my pen is at. So just one of those things you gotta eyeball and roll with. Just be confident and try not to screw it up. But the good thing is I'm gonna make the area behind this tube black because of Ember and his legs, so I can kind of mask any little connectors there. And this one is going back under here. And of course his leg is going through the tube because I inked his leg first. And that's something I'm going to have to fix with some white out, which I shall do. Which I shall do momentarily. And the nice thing with the lots of little black dots here is in colors you can do effects, and then you can make all those dots glowing, because you just color over them and give them an effect of that glow thing going. Yeah, sure. And then draw this foot down here. See, again, I'm breaking my own rule. I'm drawing an outline when I said I didn't want to. Must be past lunchtime, or close to it, because I'm hungry. What time is it? Let's see. What's the clock say? 12:55. All right. 12:55. All right, so I'm going to draw in the windows, the background stuff next. Make sure he's inked sufficiently for my liking. Okay. Just some lines for embellishment. Adding the texture. It looks like he's got a bit of a clown nose. I feel like the more I add to it, I'm just going to mess it up, so I should probably just leave it alone. That's a little better. Not so much of a clown nose as a just black nose face thing going on. Alright, that should do it. Let me add in my windows real fast. I can't find my little tiny ruler. Or else I'd use that. Where is it? There it is. I've got so many rulers and ellipticals everywhere. My desk is a mess. But I'm not going to show you. Some windows in the back. Just going to break up the monotony of the background. Go at a little bit of an angle. There. I missed that one there. Okay. That works. These don't have to be perfect. They're just to break up the background. So the building's not flat. Flat is never fun or interesting, so gotta add stuff. Make it fun for your eyeballs. And that's why we do the little, again, I don't know what it's called, but we do this thing here. This fun little fill in some black area stuff. Whoever came up with this one was smart. I don't know who did it first. Was it Jack Kirby or was it somebody else? I don't know. Don't know what you call it, but it's fun. It's, you know, you don't have to be a perfect inker to do it. It's just basically drawing a bunch of straight lines down and across and leave little spaces here and there to make it fun and funky. You know who does this really good though? It's Richard Friend. I might have to do I could do an inking spotlight on him one day. He's an inker. He's also an artist. He draws stuff as well, but he's mostly known for his inking. And there was this steampunk book he did with Chris Bacalo. I think it was steampunk. Steampunk, yeah. I got that right here. Let me show you real quick. He would do this in a lot of places, but like the way he did it was really cool. But steampunk, here it is right there on the first page. Actually, it's a really fun book. Was from Cliffhanger back in the Image days, so you can kind of see it. You know, you go black, and then you kind of do that gradation thing with the lines. And let me see how close I can get there. Focus, focus, focus. No, you don't want to focus? Okay. I'm gonna focus you. Boom. So there you go. That's the effect. So yeah, but Richard Friend inked this book. Really cool, fun book. Chris Bacalo, Cliffhanger, Image. Is a fun one. So I'll see there again. You got the light in there, and then you got the little effect going on. That's fun. See, that's cool. That's fun, man. That is something to do. All right, I'll put this back if I can. All right. So like for instance, this area will be all. Oh, I gotta refocus now because now it's not focused on me. There we go. So this whole area will be dark black, and then it'll. Excuse me. My face is making noises again. So this will be below the fire, and can have like, you know, like a fun effect below it. And again, the nice thing about this is it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just got to be fun. And leave little spaces, and you'll add some white areas for more fun. So yeah, if you're an artist, just only takes a few times to practice, and then you'll get it. So there you go. This area will be dark, and gradually go lighter. So there you go. Voila. Cool deal. And should I do that same effect above it? I don't know. But I'm gonna vary these areas here, like maybe the window's open or something. All right, so there's that. Fill in that black area. 57 minutes. My phone's still going strong. All right. Cool deal. All right. So yeah, I think I might add a little bit of that same effect above the flame as well, just a little bit, maybe not so much here, just so that way when the building is colored up here, you know, it can be like regular building and then darker building, but if I do too much here, I don't want to confuse the eyeball and get some of this, you know, colored regularly, so that way you immediately think, oh, that's the building with windows, and then down here it's just, oh yeah, it's his flame flying through the atmosphere is just affecting that. And I'm going to do number 2 thickness above it, just so it's thinner and it looks different. Shim that at. Okay, should do it. All right, let's draw the curb. I'm gonna go freehand on that. I'll do some just not effects, but just draw, like, you know, it's cement. It's not exactly perfect. Continue the flames down here. Okay. Alright, so that's the curb. And draw the other side of the curb. I'll do that more with a ruler, so that way at least one of them is perfectly straight. Oh, and I think I was gonna make it this area actually, like they're coming out of the alley, there's a building, and then this building is like they just rounded the corner, and have this be right in the on the side there. So I think I don't know if I can fix that now that I did that. It's possible if I make it all black, but I totally missed that, because there's supposed to be a line right here, and then all right, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll just come back to that. Okay, the other part. See, this is one I just eyeballed. I don't really have a vanishing point. If I did, it'd probably be somewhere around there. So I will just go with it. Just draw a line here. Trash. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll draw the side of the building. And I actually, oh, see, look at that. My thought was this, see I put in a little X there? That means black, like straight black, all black. So I guess what I was thinking when I drew that was the bottom would be, so you'd be going, this would be all black, and then it'd fade down lighter. So that would make sense. Then you see the windows more because it's like, it's all black. So that's what I was thinking. I just picked up on that. See, I was thinking about it when I was doing it. I had a thought in there. So, and then that would make this flame kind of like stand out more too. So, that's a smart Eric. Way to go, man. All right, so I will do that. And then these lines over here are just to kind of hint at the other side of the building. So let me use a 3. Just draw some lines there. You don't have to draw every line, but just to let people know what you're doing and make sure the colorist has some idea of what you're doing. Okay, that'll work there. Alright, so if I'm going to make that all black, I'm going to use my brush because you can get those nice angles. And then I might leave a little bit of a halo. Should I leave a halo? Halo or no halo?